Section 1, Stargazer's Birth, Galileo's Early Life and Fascination with the Cosmos.
Galileo Galilei, born in Pisa, Italy in 1564, changed our understanding of the universe. From a young age, Galileo was curious about the world around him.
I observed the swaying of lamps in the cathedral, which sparked my interest in the pendulum's motion.
This simple observation led to his first scientific discovery, the isochronism of the pendulum. Galileo's father wanted him to be a doctor.
However, I was drawn to mathematics and natural philosophy.
He excelled in his studies, impressing his teachers with his sharp mind and eagerness to learn. Galileo's fascination with the cosmos grew.
I yearned to understand the movements of the stars and planets.
Little did he know that he would grow up to make groundbreaking discoveries that would challenge the very foundations of the universe as it was known then. His journey of scientific exploration was about to begin, forever changing our place in the cosmos.
Section 2, Gravity's Pull, Unraveling the Mysteries of Falling Objects.
Galileo's curiosity extended beyond the stars. He was also deeply interested in the physics of motion. At the time, it was widely believed that heavier objects fell faster than lighter ones. This idea came from the ancient Greek philosopher Aristotle.
I questioned this belief. I argued that the speed of a falling object is independent of its weight.
To prove his point, he conducted his famous experiment at the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Legend says that he dropped two spheres of different masses from the top of the tower.
The spheres, contrary to popular belief, hit the ground simultaneously.
This experiment revolutionized our understanding of gravity. It laid the groundwork for Isaac Newton's law of universal gravitation. Galileo's experiment at the Leaning Tower of Pisa became a symbol of challenging established ideas with empirical evidence. It marked a turning point in the history of science.
Section 3, A Telescope's Gaze, Revolutionizing Our View of the Heavens.
In 1609, Galileo heard about a new invention from the Netherlands, the telescope. Intrigued, he set out to build his own. He improved upon the design, creating a telescope powerful enough to magnify objects up to 20 times. With his new instrument, Galileo turned his gaze towards the heavens.
What I saw would forever change our understanding of the universe.
He observed the moon's surface, discovering mountains, craters, and vast plains. Galileo's observations challenged the prevailing belief that the moon was a perfect, smooth sphere. He also discovered 4 celestial bodies orbiting Jupiter.
These became known as the Galilean moons, Io, Europa, Ganymede, and Callisto.
His discoveries provided the first observational evidence that celestial objects could orbit something other than Earth. This directly contradicted the geocentric model of the universe, which placed Earth at the center.
Section 4, Moons of Jupiter, Unveiling the Celestial Dance Around a Giant Planet.
Galileo's discovery of the 4 moons orbiting Jupiter was monumental. It provided undeniable proof that not everything in the universe revolved around Earth. Night after night, he diligently recorded the positions of these moons.
I observed their movements, realizing that they were orbiting Jupiter, not Earth.
This discovery sent shockwaves through the scientific community and beyond. It challenged the very core of the geocentric model. The geocentric model, which placed Earth at the center of the universe, had been the accepted view for centuries. It was supported by the Catholic Church and considered an unchallenged truth. Galileo's observations, however, presented a compelling argument for the heliocentric model.
This model, proposed by Nicolaus Copernicus, placed the Sun at the center of the solar system.
Section 5, The Sun in the Center, Challenging Earth's Place in the Universe.
Galileo's discoveries, particularly the moons of Jupiter, provided strong support for the heliocentric model.
I became an advocate for this model, arguing that Earth and the other planets revolved around the Sun.
This stance brought him into direct conflict with the Roman Catholic Church.
The Church held firmly to the geocentric view, considering it to be in line with Scripture.
Galileo's support for the heliocentric model was seen as a direct challenge to Church doctrine. Despite warnings, Galileo continued to defend his findings.
I argued that the Bible should be interpreted allegorically when it came to matters of the natural world.
However, the Church felt threatened by Galileo's ideas. They feared that questioning established doctrines would undermine their authority.
This led to a clash between science and religion, a battle for the very understanding of our place in the cosmos.
Section 6. The Trial and the Truth. Galileo's conflict with the Church.
In 1633, Galileo was summoned to Rome to face the Inquisition. He was accused of heresy for supporting the heliocentric theory. The trial of Galileo became a defining moment in the history of science.
The Church, clinging to its geocentric beliefs, demanded Galileo recant his views.
Facing the threat of torture and imprisonment, Galileo was forced to comply. He knelt before the Inquisition and publicly renounced his support for the heliocentric model.
Despite my recantation, I never truly abandoned my belief in the heliocentric model. Legend has it that as I rose from my knees, I muttered under my breath, and yet it moves.
Galileo was placed under house arrest for the rest of his life. But his spirit remained unbroken. He continued to write and study, making significant contributions to the fields of physics and mathematics.
Section 7. House arrest, not silence. Continuing scientific pursuits under confinement.
Confined to his home, Galileo refused to be silenced. He continued his scientific pursuits with unwavering determination. Even under house arrest, his mind remained sharp and his thirst for knowledge unquenched.
I focused on mechanics, studying the properties of motion and materials. I wrote my final scientific masterpiece, Two New Sciences, which summarized my work on kinematics and the strength of materials. This book laid the foundation for modern physics.
Despite the restrictions imposed upon him, Galileo's spirit remained unbroken. He corresponded with colleagues, sharing his ideas and findings. His work continued to inspire future generations of scientists.
Galileo's resilience in the face of adversity serves as a powerful testament to the indomitable spirit of scientific inquiry. Even under the most challenging circumstances, the pursuit of truth could not be suppressed. Section 8. Galileo's Legacy, a timeless beacon for scientific exploration.
Galileo Galilei, the father of modern astronomy, left an indelible mark on our understanding of the universe. His groundbreaking discoveries, his unwavering pursuit of truth, and his courage to challenge established beliefs paved the way for modern science.
Galileo's legacy extends far beyond his specific discoveries. He taught us the importance of observation, experimentation, and questioning accepted truths. He showed us that the universe is a vast and wondrous place, ripe for exploration and discovery.
Galileo's life serves as an inspiration to us all. It reminds us to never stop questioning, never stop exploring, and never stop marveling at the wonders of the cosmos. His story is a testament to the power of human curiosity and our endless quest to understand the universe and our place within it.